Welcome back, everybody. Here is a quick rundown for the government shutdown, whole thing that's been going on for the last 40 days and 40 nights. The U.S. Senate has finally advanced a deal that will temporarily restart the government and will fund the government until January, I believe, 30th. So this is hopefully ending the shutdown that's lasted 6 weeks or 40 days and 40 nights, whatever you want to call it. Um, One thing that's not in this advancement is there's no extension to the Affordable Care Act provisions. So that's going to be big news coming in January. I know that's going to be a big healthcare battle. I think that's going to be the next step for finishing the government shutdown stuff. Trump has weighed in. He said that he is very, very excited, and he thinks that this is a great first step for the 8 Democrats and all the Republicans, except for one, that worked to get together to get this thing passed temporarily. And with that being said, the progressive Democrats, on the other hand, they are not a fan of this extension or partial opening of the government. Like Chuck Schumer and Bernie Sanders, they're losing their minds. Like, you would think that Trump just shot somebody in the street. Like, they are losing their mind. They are upset. They are furious because they have lost all of their leverage that they had. Because that's what this whole shutdown has been. This whole shutdown has been nothing but a political ploy. And they've just lost all of their leverage by giving way for the government to partially reopen again for another 2 months or whatever. So that's going to be the big news. The healthcare battle thing, that's going to be the next big step. Hopefully that Republicans and Democrats can come together and they can help get this settled for good. Because we do need to fix our healthcare system. We do need to make some changes, especially with the insurance companies. I know Trump's throwing out a couple ideas of what he would like to see happen. Some of them I really agree with. I think that cutting out like insurance companies and the middleman and some of these agreements or some of these ideas that he came out with are pretty good in my opinion. Some things I think are too far-fetched. I don't think Democrats are going to support it. Some things I think Democrats will support, Republicans won't. So hopefully that this whole healthcare battle will, come up with some good. Hopefully we can start fixing the American healthcare system, because it is something that's outdated. It's something that needs fixed, and it's something that's important to a lot of people on both sides of the aisle. I don't feel like this is just a Democrat or Republican issue. But a lot of people have been thinking that the SNAP thing has been why the government's been reopened temporarily, which I don't think, honestly, that Democrats really care too much about the SNAP benefits. They kind of use that as their leverage a little bit. So I don't think that they really care too much. I think the biggest factor for them wanting to reopen this government was mainly like air traffic control, because Thanksgiving's coming up. Christmas is going to be right around the corner, and everybody's going to be traveling. And who travels? Rich people, liberals, politicians, business owners. These are all the people that are getting on airplanes, flying around the country for the holiday. They don't want this kind of like inconvenience for them and their supporters and everyone around them. And I think that's kind of why we pushed it till the end of January, because it takes it past both of the holidays. It's after the new year. Travel starts to slow down a little bit more. And I think, honestly, like the air traffic control thing was the biggest, or one of the biggest factors in this. And then also, I think another one of the other big factors was Trump saying that they are going to nuke the filibuster, which would give Republicans a way around having to get the 60 votes. So I think both of those were probably the two deciding factors, and some of the Democrats coming over and wanting to agree to push this extension to January, because that makes the most sense. But all right, that is my quick recap, guys. Please subscribe, please like, and share. Thank you, guys.